In 2024, the child tax credit offers a maximum relief of $1,700 per qualifying child under 17. Financial support can significantly ease the burden on parents and guardians when filing federal tax returns. The child tax credit, often referred to as the additional child tax credit, is designed to help families manage their expenses. To qualify, several specific criteria must be met. First, the person filing must be a parent or guardian. The child or dependent must be under 17 years old at the end of the tax year. Additionally, they must possess a valid Social Security number for employment in the United States. This credit isn't just limited to biological children. It can also apply to stepchildren, eligible foster children, siblings, or even descendants like nieces, nephews, or grandchildren. Another important requirement is that the dependent should not provide more than half of their own financial support during the year. This means that the parent or guardian must be primarily responsible for the child's financial needs. The child must have lived with the filer for more than half the tax year. This residency requirement ensures that the credit is awarded to those who are actively supporting the child. Furthermore, the child must be correctly claimed as a dependent on the tax return. For those filing jointly with a spouse, it's crucial to note that the child tax credit can still be claimed, but the couple must not file a joint return solely for the purpose of claiming a tax refund. Eligibility also hinges on the child's citizenship status. The child must be a U.S. citizen, U.S. national, or U.S. resident alien to qualify for the credit. Income limits play a significant role in determining eligibility for the child tax credit. The value of the credit begins to phase out if the parent or guardian's gross income exceeds $200,000 for single filers or $400,000 for joint filers. This means that higher income families may receive a reduced credit amount. It's also important to note that the additional tax credit is not available to those who file a Form 2555 or Form 2555 Easy, which are used to exclude foreign earned income. This exclusion can affect families living abroad or those with foreign income sources. To claim the child tax credit, it's essential to include all qualifying children and dependents on Form 1040, the U.S. Individual Income Tax Return. This form serves as the primary document for reporting income and calculating tax liability. Additionally, filers must complete Schedule 8812, which specifically calculates credits for qualifying children and other dependents. This schedule provides the necessary details to ensure that the correct amount of credit is claimed. By meeting the outlined criteria and accurately completing tax forms, families can maximize their benefits from the child tax credit. This credit can significantly reduce tax liability, providing much-needed financial relief as families support their dependents. The child tax credit not only helps with day-to-day expenses, but also supports long-term financial planning for families. It can be used to cover educational costs, healthcare expenses, or even savings for future needs. Parents and guardians are encouraged to stay informed about any changes in tax laws that may affect their eligibility for the child tax credit. Keeping abreast of updates ensures that families can take full advantage of available benefits. In conclusion, the child tax credit is a vital resource for families in 2024, offering up to $1,700 per qualifying child. By understanding the eligibility requirements and filing correctly, parents and guardians can secure this financial relief, helping to alleviate some of the pressures of raising children in today's economy. As tax season approaches, families should gather their documentation, review their eligibility, and ensure they are ready to claim this valuable credit. With careful planning and attention to detail, the child tax credit can make a significant difference in a family's financial landscape. This credit is more than just a number on a tax form. It represents support for families striving to provide the best for their children. By leveraging the child tax credit, families can invest in their children's futures while easing the financial strain of everyday life.